You were still laughing so hard that your stomach hurts. The ridiculous wig on Jungkook's head was tilted halfway to one side, and his smudged lipstick made him look like a clown from a chaotic movie. You were trying to hold it together, pressing your hand over your mouth, whispering through your giggles. Stop laughing, Jung-hee. You will blow your cover. Jungkook was laughing too, his deep, warm chuckles completely betraying his supposed female identity. You started it, he whispered back between Snicker's voice cracking back into his normal baritone. You are the one who called me delusional. Oh, I'm sorry, he whispered sarcastically, wiping a tear of laughter from the corner of your eye. Next time, I'll just call you a professional comedian in a wig. Jungkook was about to reply with something equally snarky when a voice came from behind you both, dry, low, and way too serious. So, both of you froze like statues. Slowly, you turned your heads and union to find your brother Min Yoongi standing by the doorway again, one eyebrow raised, mug of tea in his hand, looking utterly unimpressed. Your laughter died in an instant. The silence that followed was loud enough to make even the clock tick nervously. You blinked once, twice. Yoongi appa, didn't you go to your room? Yoongi sipped his tea calmly, his expression unreadable. I did. Jungkook straightened his wig so fast it nearly flew off. Ah, Youngise, you scared me. I was just chatting with Mayan about cooking. Yes, cooking. We were bonding over onions. Youngi's eyes flicked between you two. Onions, he repeated slowly like the word itself offended him. Yeah, Jungkook said, fake voice a few octaves too high. You know how emotional onions can make you, right? You kicked Jungkook's leg under the table, muttering, you sound like you are reading a bad script. Jungkook hissed in pain, trying to keep his smile plastered on. So emotional. Yoongi stared at both of you in silence for a moment, his eyes completely blank. Then, out of nowhere, he said, the guest room. You blinked confused. What about it? Yoongi took another sip, pacing slowly into the living room like some kind of detective revealing evidence. It's empty. Okay, you said cautiously, exchanging a quick glance with Jungkook. Yoongi nodded slowly, still talking in his usual monotone but with a hint of suspicion. The guest room next to mine. It's empty. Hasn't been used in a while. I thought about cleaning it earlier today, but then decided not to because of my bag. You remember I had my bag last week when I bent down to pick up the cat? You blinked, caught off guard by now randomly specific he was being. You nod. Good. Yoongi said simply, setting his cup down on the table. So now that your friend is here, maybe she can use that room. Jungkook is still clutching his wig for dear life, laughed nervously. Oh no, that's too close to your room, Yoongi. See, I wouldn't want to disturb you. You won't, Yoongi interrupted flatly. I sleep with noise cancelling headphones. You coughed to hide a giggle, seeing the way Jungkook's face confidence wavered. Oppa, it's okay. Junggi can stay downstairs. She likes being near the kitchen. But Yoongi wasn't done. Oh no, he was pacing again, his tone calm but suspiciously pointed. No, no, the guest room upstairs has better ventilation. The air downstairs gets too warm tonight, especially near the kitchen where the stove heat lingers. You don't want your friend to suffocate in her sleep, do you? You blinked. I no, obviously not, but and the mattress upstairs is new. Yoongi added, talking as if giving a full property tour. I replaced it 2 weeks ago. Orthopedic foam, perfect for guests, especially tall ones. Jungkook froze. Tall, Yoongi turned his gaze slowly towards him, eyes narrowing slightly. You seem tall, Miss Jung-hee. Jungkook stammered, his wig slightly sliding again. It's the heels. He awkwardly lifted his foot an inch off the floor, showing a glittery shoe that looked 2 sizes too small. Heels make me tall. But before Jungkook could say anything, he sat down right on the couch next to Jungkook, the sound of the cushion Quaking under his weight was deafening. Jungkook's entire body went stiff, his arms locked to his sides like a mannequin, a frozen smile stuck on his lips. You look like you wanted the earth to swallow you whole. Jung-hee, huh? He said slowly, eyes darting from the wig to the dress and back to Jungkook's lips. You didn't tell me your friend's cousin was this beautiful wine. You nearly choked on air. Oh God, you muttered under your breath, pinching the bridge of your nose. Not this. Jungkook, biting back a laugh, adjusted his wig. Oh, stop, you're too kind, he said in that annoyingly squeaky voice, batting his fake lashes. You could hear the sarcasm underneath his tone, but Yoongi clearly couldn't. He smiled, actually smiled. Can I get you something, Miss Junggi? Tea, coffee, juice? Water would be perfect, Jungkook said, crossing his legs awkwardly. His knees cracked audibly. You coughed to cover it up. Yoongi rushed to the kitchen like a man on a mission, muttering, how could my sister not tell me someone this gorgeous was visiting? You turned to Jungkook, whispering sharply, are you enjoying this? He grinned beneath the wig, whispering back, a little. I didn't know your brother was so friendly. Friendly, you hissed. He's literally flirting with you. Hey, maybe it's a compliment. My disguise is working. You rolled your eyes so hard you thought they might stay that way. Yoongi returned holding a tray like it was a royal offering, a glass of water, cookies, even a napkin folded into a heart. Here you go, Junghae, he said warmly. Jungkook reached for a biscuit trying to look elegant, but the fake nails Leah glued on betrayed him. One popped off mid-air and landed right in Yoongi's glass of water. Everyone froze. Yoongi blinked at the nail floating in his glass. Is this? Jungkook let out a high-pitched laugh. Oh my, I'm so sorry. My nails just, hey, have a mind of their own. You buried your face in your hands, muffling a laugh that almost escaped as a snort. Yoongi, utterly oblivious, waved it off like a gentleman. Oh no, it's fine. Happens all the time, right? No, you said flatly, but neither of them heard you. Yoongi sat across from him, smiling, elbows on his knees. So, Junggi, what brings you here? Visiting family, studying? Jungkook blinked. Studying, yes, I'm studying culinary. Culinary, really? Yoongi asked, leaning forward. Yes, Jungkook choked, fumbling. I love cooking stuff like rice. You nearly choked again. Rice, you repeated in disbelief. Yes, rice. I make it with passion. Yoongi looked impressed, nodding slowly. A woman who can cook with passion is a treasure. Jungkook coughed, hiding his grin behind his hand. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. You slapped your forehead. Yoongi turned to you suddenly, eyes narrowing. You have been awfully quiet, Wine. Why didn't you tell me you were expecting such a charming guest? Because she is not staying long, you snapped, glaring at Jungkook. She is staying just for a week. Jungkook fluttered his fake lashes dramatically. Oh, don't be jealous, darling. You glared daggers at him, but Yoongi only smiled wider. Jealous? My sister? Nah, she's too cool for that. Cool, right? You muttered. Yoongi then stood up, stretching. Well, Junggi, if you are free tomorrow, maybe I could show you around the city. There's this amazing cafe. Before he could finish, Jungkook's fake, high-pitched voice cracked completely. No, Yoongi blinked startled. Jungkook quickly corrected himself, clearing his throat. I mean, no, I'm busy tomorrow. I'm going to a shopping. Yes, shopping. Yoongi laughed, rubbing the back of his neck. Oh, of course, shopping. My bad. You shot Jungkook a glare that could melt steel. He just smiled innocently, brushing imaginary hair off his shoulder. Yoongi walked towards the kitchen, again saying over his shoulder, well, you're always welcome here, Junggi. Dinner at 10 if you are still around. The moment he disappeared, you grabbed a cushion and threw it at Jungkook's face. Are you insane? He laughed so hard his wig slipped sideways. I think your brother likes me. That's not funny, Jungkook. You hissed. He's going to kill you when he finds out you're Jungkook. Then I better make sure he keeps liking Jung-hee. He is straightening his wig. You threw another cushion. Don't you dare. He leaned forward, smirking under the fake lash. You are cute when you are jealous. You froze cheeks heating up instantly. I'm not jealous, or really. Then why are you wearing heels into my sense? Your brother called me beautiful. You stood up trying to keep your composure, but your lips betrayed a tiny reluctant smile. You're impossible. And yet, he said with a wink, you still love me. Before you could respond, Yogi's voice called from the kitchen. Junghi, you like pasta? Jungkook replied softly, sweetly. Love it. You groan, burying your face in your hand.